whatever it was. But we seem to be back. Nope. Nope, we don't seem to be back just yet.
I'm on Mixer and it's starting to do something.
Yeah, there goes my Twitch notification.
Offline Halls of the Emperor. No, you're back. I can see it.
All right. So yes, sorry everybody. We got kicked offline, but we seem to be back now. Stooner is leading the way into the big black abyss, and Urash is following carefully and cautiously behind at this point.
He's scared. He's too scared to do anything.
Yeah, I'm a rogue and I cast light because I'm scared.
You want a little nightlight, do you? All right. You cast light, and it's dark. It's really, really dark. There's a light in your hand, but it doesn't light up the space at all.
Ooh, that's even scarier.
You can't see Stooner, but
so I'll like
you think the rope's probably still connected.
Yeah, I'll hand over the rope and give him a shoulder massage when I hit him. That's a safety measure.
Does he know that?
Well, we just got led into here by some faceless dude, and I don't want him being scared as I am.
You're a halfling?
Yes.
Stout.
He's a
dragonborn. Are you sure you're massaging his shoulder?
I have to reach a little high. He's like, oh, I got armor on, buddy. Let me take my armor off.
That's my butt cheek. It feels real nice. I start wiggling. Start wiggling. Do the wiggle. Dying over here laughing.
I was too. I had to let off the button.
Yeah, me too.
Can I hear him? Am I just like blind? Or can I hear?
If he speaks, you can hear him. And you can see that he has a light in his hand if you turn around, because I assume he's still behind you. But there's no light in the space. It's black.
So my rapier's glowing kind of like Bilbo Baggins's when the orcs show up.
Nice.
I'll keep my eyes closed and I'll be like, who's there? Who's there? I still remember he had the rope tied around me, but you never know, right?
I didn't want to leave you here and alone. It's dark. I can't see anything. My little sword here is not showing much light. And I won't reword that. Came up behind him.
Came up behind me with your little sword.
Yep. That sounds about right, you guys.
Give me a second, please.
So, it's at this point, you don't hear, but you hear in your head, two is not really enough. Do you want to attempt it or go and recruit?
Can I say, are we allowed to drag a friend in? Can you show me how to drag my other friend in? Because I can't see shit right now, guys.
I think I can retrace my steps if I walk due east in my brain, because I'm a hobbit. I know direction.
Man, hobbits don't even know where their own goddamn feet are.
Oh, my friend, you haven't learned about rogue habits.
No, I totally have not.
We know where we're at all times. That's where stealth comes from. We watch everybody, read everything. So I'm gonna try to head through the portal and grab Naal and say, "Oh, we need your help."
So you head back in the direction you believe that you left the doorway. And you walk for quite a ways. You think farther than when you came in. The rope is still in your hand, and actually you're stretching. You should be back through the door.
Uh-oh.
You
So
Okay, yeah.
I'll follow the rope back to Thrazix and say, "Damn, I think we might be stuck in here."
All right, well, let's do this shit recruit mode then.
So when you say you are agreeing to recruit mode, you see back in the direction you came from a very bright white light. It's large and square, like a doorway.
And I'll think, sons of bitches, don't they know we were just in a very dark area? Why do you gotta blind me like that, you assholes? Agreed to your fucking game and all.
Bourne sprints for the doorway.
I make sure the rope doesn't go more than 45 feet.
Oh, I'll drag you because I moved the statue. So
You,
you might be big, but I can pull
you
you.
can drag me if you want. I will attempt to refuse that drag.
She might be typing to me there. Sorry about that, guys.
Draft a strength check in the tower. Oh yeah.
How about now? Am I back yet?
Yes, you
Oh,
are.
do we hear you?
Stupid computer giving me trouble tonight. So we're gonna pause where you guys are. Yarash, you're right at the white light, headed out back into that room. Stooner, it sounded like you were staying put.
No, I just want to choke up on the rope so he can't get far enough ahead of me that I can't move to the side.
Nice. Okay.
It's a rogue and a tank. Like, seriously, there needs to be an order here.
So, Boom, you were following Envisha. How far behind her do you think you were? And were you trying to be quiet about it, like sneaky, or were you just jumping along behind her?
Yeah, I was trying to be a little bit sneaky. Like, I wasn't, right on her heels or anything. So, like, when she was heading up the ramp towards the door, I was getting out of my chair. When she went through the door, I jogged up the stairs to kind of, maintain eyesight. And, if the door's open into a hallway, I assume, and I look left and right. If I can see her walking down the hallway, I'll walk that way, trying to keep her in sight. But
So,
I'm not sprinting down the hallway. I'm not, running. So I'm like, I'm trying to be relatively sneaky, but I'm a big fat tradesman. So, I mean,
so you follow her along up the ramp out toward the door because you just saw her go that way when you get there. You look right and left. You don't see her anywhere, but you do know there's other hallways because you've been over here many times already. You do know there are other hallways in both directions. She could have easily turned off somewhere.
okay, well, if I look left and I look right, do I see one of these other side corridors? I'll go towards the closest one.
So you go 25 or 30 feet to the left when you come out of the door. And you're in another hallway there, and there are doors on both sides. like as if you were walking along a row of offices in a office building. They're mostly closed. Some of them have their door open. They seem to contain like file cabinets and stuff.
Are they labeled in any distinguishable manner? Like, we haven't done a lot of out-of-game exploration. We usually come straight to the green room from our quarters, usually probably by the same route.
Yep.
So we haven't done a ton of exploring. I've done a little bit where I got into another game one night where it might have been in the same amphitheater. I don't know, maybe it was in a different amphitheater. So I might have a little bit, but I don't really have any idea where the control room or anything like that would be. But if I can't see her immediately, I'll just return and go back to the green room. Put my headset back on. Say 5 or 10 minutes, maybe, looking around real quick, following her.
So you probably are arriving back in the green room about the time the guys are coming out of this dark space.
Okay, cool. I'll plunk down in my chair after I do my usual thing.
So as Bourne comes out, he goes, "Naal, we need you. We got to go back in this portal. We keep hearing there. You need to have 3 to get past this."
I'll walk out of the portal and say, "You missed out, son. We got to do some shit now."
I slapped my headset. Oh, what I missed? Sorry. I need to hit the head there.
Yeah, we could hear you breathing. Oh, that's a Lord of the Rings reference.
I'll untie the rope from around me.
What'd you guys find? How did you get into the wall like that?
We saw this crazy faceless dude. He was trying to show me a game glitch to win, and it got fucked up because there wasn't 3 of us there. So now we can move on.
Well, I'm here now, so let's go.
Yeah, and just so you know, before we head back in, my light spell that I put on my rapier is not really shedding much light. It's dark as hell in there. So we're going to be stumbling along, so stay close. Maybe we can tie a rope to all 3 of us.
Is it still open after I walked out?
Have you turned around to look?
No, I have not. My eyes are still closed and my hands are still up.
That's awesome.
I loop the rope around his feet and cause him to trip and fall on his face.
Please not a dex check. That's not good for me.
I'm sorry, I have to do that.
Can I do an athletics check? See how good I am at saving the fall?
You know, I'm going to go ahead and accept that you've accepted the fall. Maybe you'll roll with it or something. Yeah, let's go athletics.
Alright. I'm going to attempt to save from the wipeout.
I have no words for your roll.
You fall on your face, just about break your character's beak, because I'm not freaking Bourne. It's not a nose, it's a
one.
Full-blown beak. Oh, shit. Alright, well, fuck.
He's going to have a ruined face.
Do I feel that in my actual character? Because we used to feel it when shit hurt.
You do. It hurts. It does not feel good. Probably.
All right.
Probably a point of nose break damage there.
Oh jeez.
I try really hard but fail really badly at giggling. Or I try really hard not to giggle but fail really badly.
I would too.
Yeah. I'll reopen my eyes and put my hands down and stand back up this time. I'll be like, oh fuck.
Sorry.
I'll look up and be like, God damn. I just want them game codes, man. That hurt. That hurt for game codes.
Okay. Who is this guy?
So you head back into the dark space?
Yes.
Are you letting your Rosh lead the way with his not so bright light?
It's yeah, it's
No.
glowing and oh no, it's
Put your
poking,
hand on my back and let me lead the way.
well, it's not your back, it's your bottom.
Yeah, well, that's... As long as you say no homo, it'll be alright.
Do you have a tail?
No.
Okay, that's good. I don't want to get confused here.
The only thing from my Dragonborn ancestry is extended face and lots of gold scales.
That's good to know.
Like, I'm more scaly than I am skinny. And that sounded fucked up, but everyone knows what I meant.
Lead the way, and hopefully this rapier will shed a little light on your path, sir.
I hope so. Just put it out beside my leg. Don't cut me, please.
If we go too far, I gotta cook up some second breakfast.
Yeah, I don't have dark vision, so whatever your light gives is all I got.
Do you want me to go first? I do have night vision or dark vision.
Well, we could still stick together like this, because neither of us can see.
Well, let us know, Naal, if you can see in this dark place.
Alright. I'm going to cast a spell on myself and cause my eyes to glow white.
All right.
And I scuttle ahead in a few steps. I turn around and two white eyes floating in the darkness.
Well, Stooner had his eyes closed earlier, probably does again, so he's probably not bothered. But Irash might be bothered by that.
No, I'll keep my eyes wide open. I thought this was a trial when I had my eyes closed. Now I'm like, dude, what the fuck?
I'm like frickin' dwarves.
Let's go. Where are we going? Who's this guy? Where's he at?
So you head back into the dark space, Naal leading the way. It's really dark in here. There's no sound unless you speak.
I start whispering. Trudge, 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 trudge. Zing! You guys aren't familiar with that Muppet skit?
I'm not.
Alright. Anyway, I just keep saying trudge, 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 trudge.
I'll follow what I am going to assume is 10 feet behind. And I hope Bourne follows while touching me the whole time.
So you guys go in for a little ways, probably about as far as you were before. You look around, it's black. That's all you see. And this is when you hear in your head, not any real sound in your ears. 3. 3 is an awful small party. Are you sure, characters?
Yes. I immediately respond yes.
We got this. We got this.
All right. This is
For your viewing pleasure at your leisure.
awesome. Is that going to be the Muppets then?
Yep.
All right, we'll go check that out in a little bit. So, once you've agreed, the darkness around you seems to fade, and scenes start to come up, almost like a cutscene in a video game. You're seeing a clan of dwarves. They have a very, very nice home in a mountain. It's highly populated. There's a lot of them. And you think it's, like a very comfortable, happy place for them. You can see that they make very fine weapons. Probably the best that have ever been made. They're very skilled. And then you see something's gone wrong. Fire creatures springing out of their forge. Most of the dwarves are slaughtered. One manages to break the connection and flee. Then, suddenly, there you are, Bourne, Naal, and Thrazix, sitting around a table. That's weird. Is that a ale in your hand?
Sitting at a table now?
Well, you're looking at each other, yeah.
Oh.
Because you can't see yourself normally all that well.
Oh, okay. Well, I thought it was another cutscene that we were looking at, where we were looking into a scene where the three of us were sitting at a table. But if we're having them moved to a table.
Yep. So now you feel like you're sitting at a table. Is that an ale in your hand? Yes, I think it is.
Of course it is. I drink it.
I think, wow, there's a bard playing music in the corner. What?
Did you guys see that dwarven city there?
Yeah, Odin's hammer. Oh, that was brutal. They killed all the dwarves except for one. Let's find that one that survived. Maybe he can explain what happened.
Shh, guys, I'm getting more memories in. That's for you, Zoe.
She's just gonna finish the description of the room.
Yeah, fucking right. It's important, man.
So you think, based on the ale and the bard in the corner and the crackling fire and the smell of food, you must be at the tavern. That's when you see a very important looking dwarf come in, marches up to you and says, "Oh, finally I've found you, characters. I thought I never would. Whew. It's Paula. Paula, she's gone missing. You must help us find her."
Can you tell us where we are?
And who's us?
We're in the tavern.
Yeah, but where in what tavern? We were in a dark area, and now we're in a
Same
tavern.
tavern we always go to.
Oh, that's right. Where a party starts their adventure.
That's pretty much right.
We've done work for the councilmen and stuff in this town. I can't remember the name of the town because I don't have my notes. But
Well, you think this is actually a different tavern than you've been to before. Still a tavern. And this gentleman, while he's certainly an official-looking gentleman, he's not one you've met before. So that's probably still a good question, the where am I?
So he's definitely a dwarf. Is he the dwarf, the surviving dwarf from the city?
He does not look like the dwarf you saw that survived. You're pretty sure that was a female dwarf, though it's hard to tell. They all have beards and all.
Hey,
I'll say that.
I am a dwarf, and I can tell. I kick the chair beside me back, and I say, please join us and tell us about Paula and who all is looking for her and all the details of your very, very troubling times. Please have a seat. And I wave at the bartender for another round of drinks for the four of us.
And I'll point that the round's on him. Onto No. The round, like point to my cup and then point to Boombaby. Or, sorry. No. I'll be like, it's on him. I'm not paying for that shit. I'll drink it, but I'm not paying for that shit.
So, the dwarf looks a bit anxious, like maybe there isn't time for a lot of explanations, but he nods and sits in the chair. He says, my name is Silvera Brighthelm, and well, I'm mayor here, and as you know, because you've been here many times, the sheriff, he's not very good at his job, but he's been to her home, Paula's forge home. I mean, she makes great weapons from her place now. Not like in the old days, but she makes some good stuff still. In any case, she's gone. There's clearly been a struggle in her place. I'd say she was abducted, but the sheriff, he's an idiot. He won't. He's done investigating and he hasn't found her. I need someone who'll go look. I think probably somebody took her back to the Everforge where she came from. I think they want her to relight the fires.
Bourne says, we'll take a look. If she has a weapon that we could use to assist in recovering her, would you be open to us using that?
Well, I would, but they took anything of value with them.
What's it worth to you, personally? Not monetary, personally.
Well, there's not many of us dwarves left. Certainly not anyone like Paula. I mean, she's amazing at her craft. Yeah, there's definitely money value, but she'll be missed by everyone.
That's all I need. If you guys want to make money, you gotta argue for yourself. I'm gonna pull my guys aside and say that. I don't say that out loud.
Said maybe there's a position available as a sheriff coming up. Is there an election soon?
In fact, yes, in about, I think it's about 3 months.
Excellent.
I'll look it up while you're gone.
Excellent. How about we'll head over on Joel's place and maybe we'll talk to the sheriff and see what he discovered. And then, do you know where this Everforge place is in relation to your fine town here?
Certainly. Here, and he gives you a map that would lead you directly to Everforge from here. It looks like probably a couple days' journey.
Right, a couple days. Wink, wink. Right. Well, thank you, Mayor. We will. I guess we'll find you at the town hall if we find any news, or.
He's not the mayor, sir.
So yes, absolutely. If you can find Paula, bring her back. Yes, absolutely. Come see me.
Was she known for, like, did she have any items that really marked her as, like, she was a smith, obviously. Did she have any items on her that were particularly notable? Like I carry this fine amulet here. Like, does she have anything like that?
Well, she does have a very fine brooch that she normally wears. I didn't see it in the mess at her place. She probably had it on her.
Excellent. Could you, like, describe this brooch for me? Like, in as much detail as you can remember. That would be very helpful.
So he'll actually sketch you out a picture. It looks like I, is that a dragon? Yes, I think it is. It looks like maybe he's drawn it wrapping its tail around a jewel, but it's definitely sitting on a hoard of gold.
Well, that is a fine drawing, sir. You are a master artist, and I appreciate you taking this time. This may, in fact, help us locate Paula. Anyways, we're off to go check out directions to Paula's house. No problem.
Yeah, he'll describe in great detail how to get there.
I'm sure it's the blacksmith shop just down the road there, right?
Indeed.
Excellent. We shall proceed there forthwith. Shan't we, gents? And I quaff the other round quickly, and I drink Stooners while he's away.
It's awesome.
And I will happily pay for the round. And I nod to the mayor and enjoy your drink, sir. On me. Perhaps it will soothe the nerves a little bit.
Thank you. Thank you. He does seem to just sit there staring at the ale.
Bourne says we'll find her, and I'm hoping that she can craft me a new rapier when we bring her home to her smithy.
Oh, I'm sure she would for you, sir, if you bring her back. I'm sure of it.
I leave Stooner about a half an inch of ale in the bottom of his mug.
He's not back yet to appreciate that.
No, that's okay. So I get up and I shoulder my pack and I head over towards the door, and I'm standing at the door waiting. Bourne, let's go. Thrazix.
I'm ready to roll. Let's.
So you all head out, walking down the street toward the blacksmith shop.
Hey, Bourne, I bet you can't get Thrazix's pouch there. I'll bet you 5 gold pieces.
As soon as I hear him say that, I breathe fire.
I'm whispering, sir.
Yeah, he doesn't know that I just took out of Naal's pouch and said, "Oh yeah, I could do that."
Good luck.
Mage Hand of Lagardian.
Best part is, I don't even have 5. I have 128, so I wouldn't even notice.
All right, we're gonna head to the blacksmith shop and kind of look around and see if we can find any clues, because we're forensics expert adventurers.
All right, so you get there, and the most noticeable thing is that the forge is cold. It's been out at least a full day, but everything in the shop and the house behind is trashed. It looks like it's been gone over by like robbers. It's a mess.
Well, I suspect that Paula was called to the Everforge for her skills, but this is ungodly that they destroyed her smithy here. We need to rescue her and bring her back.
I'm gonna look around for anything that's pretty. Not dwarven pretty either. Just like shit that looks nice to the average person.
You're looking for something sparkly then, or?
Yeah, pretty much. Anything that's gold. I flaunt the gold. Not necessarily gold, like monetary, just gold in color.
So, yeah, under some of the rubble, you find it's shiny, it's probably brass, but it's It looks like maybe at one point it had a mirror in it with a handle, but the mirror's broken, so now it's just a copper thing with a handle. Brass? Probably.
I look around and see if, like, if she was an old adventurer, she probably would have like a ready pack or something. I look around for the bag that she would probably have, and look to see if her leather apron is still there. The stuff that she would use on an everyday basis, or might be wearing on an everyday basis. Like, does her bed look disheveled? It's been ransacked, but is there like her backpack that might be in her foot locker? Is it laying on the floor beside the foot locker, or is it missing? Those sorts of things.
So, yeah, as a blacksmith, she probably did wear a nice leather apron all the time. And you're right, it's weird. You don't find one here. Would be unlike her to travel on a journey on purpose with her forge apron. So she must have had it on and left in a hurry, or had it on and been taken.
So Bourne says, I suspect that someone has kidnapped her to forge something special, because obviously she excels in her craft, and thrashed her place here. So
well, now you're just repeating what the mayor said. Come on. Well, should we go talk to the sheriff and see what he thinks? Like, we could ask the neighbors if they heard anything, I guess, but he probably already did that.
Yeah, we could go talk to the sheriff, but she's obviously fucking useless.
Well, I mean, if you did anything, at least we don't have to double cover that ground, right?
Fair enough. I'll let you do the talking.
Oh, fine. All right. We'll go over to the jail. I'm assuming it's...
I'll say, I got some decent charisma, but, for that. I got a little bit of persuasion, and that's about all. I don't have anything to get answers out of people.
So as Naal goes into the sheriff's building, I'll hang out and just kind of watch the street and see if anybody's kind of lurking around watching.
All right, good call. So
Thrazix, you coming with, or what? Thrazix, you coming in?
Yes, absolutely.
So as you go inside, the stench of stale alcohol is almost overwhelming in here. There's a man, a human man, sitting behind a desk with his feet up on the surface, and he's pouring himself another obviously alcoholic beverage. But he looks up at your entrance.
Hello, Sheriff.
What can I do for you boys?
Well, the mayor asked us to come by and have a chat with you because apparently you were investigating the disappearance of the blacksmith, Paula.
She's just not home. I mean, he worries too much. His just overkill. I mean, seriously.
I see. So you did a thorough investigation then, did you? Talk to the neighbors to see if anybody saw her leave, and investigated any strangers that were in town.
There's always strangers in town. Take you guys, for instance. not be harming the neighbors just 'cause you're a stranger. That's silly.
I understand. So you didn't really talk to the neighbors, did you?
Well, no, I mean, why would I waste my time doing that?
Okay, well maybe you could tell me this. When did Paula go on her vacation or her trip? When was the last?
Well, the mayor says he saw her 3 days ago. Mm, don't know anybody else would know necessarily whether she was round or not.
What are you saying, that Paula's round? Are you calling dwarves fat?
Yeah, dwarves are fat, and I'll say that as Thrazix. Like, you guys are huge, and I'm a dragonborn. Like, what the hell's going on with you guys?
No, I didn't mean she was round. I meant she hasn't been round.
So nobody notices that the finest blacksmith in town is not around. Does she have a habit of disappearing and going on trips to, like, say, purchase material or anything like that? Or does she normally have her stuff delivered there?
Well, minding her business isn't my business, but I presume she has it delivered.
Huh. You know, Sheriff, I heard there's an election coming up.
Is there? Well, that's all right. The people around here like me.
Do they? Like who? Name a couple people. I'd like to talk to them and get to know what these people, what they say about you, and get to know the town a little bit, as we are, in fact, strangers here. Allow me to introduce myself. I am Naal Stronghelm. I didn't catch your name, Sheriff. Sorry.
Well, my name's Steve. Steve Swanson.
Excellent. Sheriff Steve Swanson. Nice bit of alliteration there. What side you're drinking there? Could I have a little snort, or?
He'll pull another tumbler out of his desk drawer, pour you some, and scoot it across the table.
All right, I sniff it, shoot it back. All right, I raise my glass to him, and then shoot it back.
You think that might be some of the worst brandy you have ever had. Ever.
Good stuff, Sheriff. Well, thanks for your time, Sheriff. I hope to see you around a bit more. We'll try not to be such strangers in your town. I forget the name of it. The mayor told us. What's the name of your town again? Sorry, Sheriff Swanson? Sheriff Steve Swanson?
You guys haven't been here long, have you?
You know, we've been drinking a lot. Thrazix here, he's just recovering from the worst hangover. You know, hair of the dog, Thrazix, pointed at the sheriff's bottle there. Hair of the dog, Thrazix.
This be Everston, obviously.
Oh, Everston, that's right. I thought it was Northernton.
Well, no, it's like 6 days' journey from here. Where have you been?
We've been all over. This is what I'm like. I'll be like, seriously, we've been all over the place. Like, shit's getting crazy around here.
All right, well, thanks, Sheriff, for your time. Thanks for the drink. I glance around the office and see, is there, like, wanted posters and stuff on the wall?
Sure. Mm-hmm.
Sweet. Is our buddy Bourne on any one of them?
He's outside.
I know he's outside. I'm looking on the board for pictures of his face.
I don't know. They're not drawn very well, but you think that one over there between the windows, high up on the wall, that might be him. I mean, it sounds about right, and looks sort of close.
What's the reward?
Um, 5 gold.
All right, Sheriff. Thanks for your time. We'll be on our way. I'll be sure to stop by and say hello and check out how you're doing. If that's all right. See you later. I kind of talk over my shoulder as I head out the door.
Certainly, certainly. Come back and visit. Another drink when you come again. So we're headed down the road. We're looking around town some more. What's the plan?
No, we're heading down the road. At least Thrazix is walking down the road. He's like, come on, guys. We already know as much as we used to know. There's a mayor election. The other guy's a drunk, useless piece of shit, but we have a direction. They're probably going to screw us, but we might be able to come out on top.
So Bourne falls in line and says, are we heading to Everforge?
I guess. It seems like you're the guy around here, boy.
Yeah. Don't mention it.
Well, I just saw a little poster in the sheriff's office there. Is that why you're outside here, or what?
No, I was covering your back, don't you know?
Oh, my mistake. Wink at him.
Never get on the bad side of a road. That's all I can tell you. But I'll help you. You're my friend now. Don't worry. I'm here for you.
All right, excellent. I like it when the road.
Are you sure about that?
Yeah, absolutely.
I can massage a dwarf's shoulders because he's my height. So.
You're
Believable.
No. I'm like a head and a half taller than you.
No, I'm a stout. Yeah. So we're heading to Everforge. Is that we have a map from the mayor, eh?
Yes, we do.
We're heading down the road on the map that the sketchy ass mayor who wants to win his election gave us.
He's not. The election is for sheriff's position. That's what I was asking about.
I thought it was for the mayor's position.
Nope, the sheriff's coming up for election.
Oh shit. I misunderstood. My bad. Alright. Well,
Mayor-
let's carry on.
Mayor may still be sketchy. I mean, that doesn't have to change.
All right. It seems like we should invoke our invitation here and expedite our couple days journey. What do you guys say?
I would say I'd like to walk it.
Okay, you have fun with that.
Alright.
Invisha.
You get no response from Envisha.
Oh, crap. Hey, Thrazix. Where's your little hacker buddy?
Who's Thrazix?
That's
Oh,
you.
wait. I forgot my character's name. Out of character, in character. No,
That's
out of
awesome.
character, in character. I knew it. Oh, yeah. Sorry, sir. In this, I go by Lazy when there's no one else.
Okay, lazy. Sorry, lazy Thrazix. That's what I'm going to call you now. LT.
LT is alright. LT can run 100 yards. Touchdown every time.
All right, LT. We followed your little hacker buddy here to get us to this bypass hack to hack the game. Where's he? He can probably get us there.
No. That's not how this works. You just have to trust him to be there when you need them.
Well, I think we need him.
Really? A 2-day walk just for fun? We need them for that?
I don't really want to walk 2 days around and do nothing.
Yeah, we could arrange random encounter on the way if we roll well.
I'll walk the 2 days, and I just start heading out.
I look around for a
Do I know the map? Like, can I memorize it? Out of character, out of character, out of character.
Presumably you all looked at it when the mayor got it out, so yes, I think you all kind of know the way you're headed.
All right, yeah, I'll just head out.
Who
I
actually
don't need.
took...
me.
Okay.
Is there a stable around?
Indeed.
Can I horse and cart?
I imagine you can. Generally, there are some at the stables, so I would imagine you could.
I have a big pile of copper, with which I would be happy to part with a fairly large sum of it in order to rent a cart for, say,
So Thrazix and Bourne are walking down the road, and hopefully Naal will catch up with us when he gets his cart and horse.
right?
Oop.
I will buy a mule and cart. How's that?
I was just going to say, I don't think there's a horse in town right now, but you can buy a donkey or a mule and a little cart to ride in.
Perfect. I will mark that off appropriately. I will give him all my silver and gold. How's that? Or silver and copper. How's that?
Oh, I bet he's very pleased to have it.
So let's see, 800 copper. That's 8 gold, right?
Mm-hmm. Definitely covers your donkey.
And 150 silver. That's 15 gold. That covers the cart. Perfect.
Oh, easily. Yep.
All right, I just unencumbered myself. Perfect.
Nice.
When he catches up with us, he notices that Bourne is piggybacking Thrazix and just cruising along.
Oh yeah.
Clip clop, clip clop, clip clop, clip clop, clip clop, clip clop.
Breathe fire on this goddamn donkey.
Better not.
No, I don't. I'm just trolling. Out of character, out of character. No. I'll look back and be like, God damn, that's a good idea, sir. Why didn't you say that earlier?
Well, I wanted to, hop on the golf cart, really, but, or take one of the underground passageways, but you want to walk 2 days, 100 miles or whatever. So I'm not going to walk 100 miles. I'm going to ride in style. What do you think?
I don't know. I'm sorry, sir. I'm used to my feet.
Well, enjoy the walk.
So you can say Thrazix in your player view there. A little button flashing. It says fast travel on it. Yes or no?
Yes. Absolutely, yes. I'll bow my head and click it. Like, out of character, in character. Yeah. I fucked up. I'll click that fast travel.
So all three of you, donkey, cart, and all, move along very quickly for a while. And then suddenly you're somewhere else. Like there's forest about. You're in the mountains. And you're going along at normal walking, carting speed again.
Whew, I'm sure tired after that walk. All right, keep a weather eye out, lads.
I'll nod my head.
There might be trouble afoot. Yar, there be pirates near. Oh, wait, where did that come from?
Pirates? That's a different adventure.
I know.
Maybe that's what I'll take you on in 2 weeks. Let's.
I started looking up in the mountains for the dwarven fortress or the entrance to the city, or we're looking for Everfort, I believe it's called.
Indeed. And you take a few steps, and you can see off to your right, there does seem to be an entrance way to what could very be Dwarven City. There's a large stone double door, very large especially for dwarves. It's quite tall and very wide, and I think it's ajar. It's not quite closed up tight.
I think it might be over there, guys. Call me crazy, but
Park the donkey and let's slip through this ajar door.
I had to look for a spot off to the side to tether the donkey. I forgot to get food for it, so I hope it can graze.
Yeah, you think it will not starve on in the foresty area here.
I will use my rope to tie it to a peg driven into the ground or the base of a tree, perhaps, in a relatively, large grassy area off to one side, hopefully out of immediate sight of the road would be the main criteria.
Yep.
And we will proceed into the, what you call it?
Ajar.
Yeah, the jar door.
But Bourne will say before he crosses the threshold, "Speak French, enter."
Yes, of course you do. Except the door was already open.
So I'm gonna light on my rapier to make sure we can see when we get in there. And me and Thrazix, I know Naal's got dark vision, so he's our party leader.
Yeah. Stick very close to Bourne.
Will you go along quietly toward the partially open door? Or are you gonna...
Yes, and Thrazix, as always, let me help you out here. I believe I have an ability.
Yeah, you have one that makes everyone within 30 feet has advantages on stealth rolls or some shit like that, right?
No, it's a willing creature. So here you go. I touch you in the right spot.
Oh, yeah.
Wow.
The pads under your feet. Put your foot up. There. To that.
Yeah.
Another foot.
Okay, foot's up. Foot's up.
I slap the bottom of a boot. Okay, here we go. I have my crossbow out. My shield is slung over my backpack, kind of over my shoulder. With easy to untie the strap and pull it down for donning on my arm.
So
but
Bourne puts his hand up and approaches the ajar door and says, "I'll walk in quietly and see if I can see anything before we enter, all of us."
With your bright light, good luck.
Always, but there's sunlight coming in, so it won't be too bright.
All right, I sneak over to the door too.
Okay, I'm sending you guys a map.
I can't even see the tower, so
Is your character sheet over top of it?
no. I might be on like the live or the tests version though. Which is probably.
You know, what's
I'm a
interesting
little
is
bit jealous.
I can't see a tower either.
Yeah, you're the DM though.
You can normally still see it, can't you?
Yeah.
No.
You can. Yeah, you can.
No.
Yeah.
No, you can't. The DM cannot roll into a tower. You just roll into the chat and it's hidden. There's no tower for it. I can guarantee this 100%.
I don't believe it for a second.
Okay, are you guys getting a map?
Yes, we have.
Yep,
We have lots
we're
of
at the
stuff.
door.
You can see the very, very bottom.
And you said you were peeking in.
Yep, Bourne speaking in quietly. And I relay to my two compadres. There's a bunch of statues in the hallway. Looks a little scary. You need to go cautiously.
I bet you can't lift that one on the left.
So you're looking in the ajar door and you see large, intricate marble sculptures depicting weapons, shields, lining the walls of this great hall. 6 stone doors stand among the statuary. At the end of the long hall is a large set of double doors decorated with a carving that resembles dwarves working at a forge. There is thick dust covering the area and obvious tracks. Heavy traffic, human-sized boots, probably recent, and also some smaller reptilian tracks are visible.
Okay, do they lead to specific doors? Are any of the doors open? Is there any light source? What else? Anybody moving? I guess that would be a big one.
Yeah, all I care about is light sources.
So this room is lit. There are torches in holders along the wall between the statues. The ceiling in here is about 15 feet high. But you don't see any people.
All right, Bourne's going to step to that first door on the left and just take a look at it and see if there's any locking mechanism to open it.
Okay, I'm going to move over to here and aim to the north on the map, down the hallway, covering the boys with my crossbow.
All right. So the door that you are at there, you don't think is locked.
All right, I'll check for traps real quick before I attempt to meddle with it.
Super.
I'm also I'm going to listen, observe in detail, if you will.
Perception on that, if you will.
Okay, I don't have the tower, so I'm just going to roll it if that's right.
Yep.
Oops, that's not the right one.
But you medicined really well.
Well, my
No,
medicine,
you failed.
my perception, and my medicine are both the same roll, and it's unskilled, and are both at +3. So, if you would like, I will re-roll it.
You have to re-roll that shit, man.
Okay.
So the room that you're in, you aren't hearing anything, and you're noticing the walls and the doors are all stone, so it would be hard to hear through them.
All right, I'm listening for things like the sounds of hammers on anvils and things like that. But if we're not hearing that, that's okay too.
Yeah, you're definitely not hearing any hammer anvils.
Okay, cool. I look over at Bourne and I nod and motion at the door.
Thank you, sir. And I will stealthily open the door and peek in slowly so that I'm not alerting anyone behind the door.
Okay, give me a minute. I lost my story sheet.
Alright, well, I'm gonna step away from the computer for a couple seconds. I'll be back.
All right. So, Bourne, will you roll a d8 for me? What kind of monsters they're encountering tonight?
I rolled it in the tower.
I'm just gonna restart and change Fantasy Ground. I think I'm on live, so I'm just gonna switch to the other one, whichever one I'm not.
All right.
Back momentarily.
Give me a second to put some of these out anyway.
Interrupt this broadcast for a brief recess.
Oh,
Did you lose your voice again there, Executive?
no, I just
Okay.
got Fantasy Grounds a little locked up, so.
Maybe because I'm reconnecting, maybe, I don't know. Yeah, I was on test and you're on live because I can see the tower now. Okay, I think I'm good to go.
Sorry about that, I'm back.
No problem. Give me a chance on the map anyway. And when we think Bourne was pushing the door open.
I was trying to move up behind him as well.
And I think he was doing it sneakily, but do you push it wide open so you can see the whole room?
Yeah, I think I'll slowly open it so I can see the whole room, yes.
So as you open it, you see
Reptilian footprints.
things in this room. They seem to be like digging through some of this rubble. They might be looking for something. So they haven't necessarily noticed you because you did open the door quite quietly.
All right, I'll slowly close the door and share with Thrazix and Naal. There's like 4 kobolds and some kind of human in there. Do we want to set up and take them out?
Absolutely.
I was no. Let's kill them all.
Yeah, take them out is kill them all. That's the same alternate term.
I have dragon's breath.
Okay, I'm moving to the side. Let you in. The door and blast them.
That's not how it works. 15-foot cone.
Beauty. I love your dragon's breath.
So it sounds like we're rolling for initiative, and you guys get around before the kobolds.
Ah, shit. No, shit. ×2.
Yeah, we matched each other.
He
You
has
have
a
-1.
+4, and we matched.
It's a critical initiative.
Looks like Bourne. What's your plan?
I'd like to roll, but it's lagging.
There it is. Oh, that's good. I can let him decide what he wants to do first.
Oh, Jesus, that's intense.
What did I roll?
A 19.
Sweet. I hold my action.
That's what it looked like.
What?
Anyways, it hasn't updated.
Why
I'm
are
ready.
we whispering, and why did it not come up?
I don't know, and I don't know.
There it goes. I don't know.
Yep.
Somebody put that
Oh,
in.
yeah,
There it
there-
is. Yeah.
It's a 20.
Sweet.
All right. So I'll let Naal decide his. He said he's going to hold an action.
No, I'm going to ready an action to shoot anything that comes into the long north-south hallway with my crossbow.
All right.
And Bourne will ready his rapier if anything comes out after my friend the Dragonborn blasts him with his cone of fire. Is it fire?
Yeah, it's fire. I'm pretty sure. I don't have my PHB next to me.
Well, you resist fire, so I'm assuming that you're Dragonborn of fire.
The only thing I have noted on is a 15-foot cone.
You're gold?
Yeah, I'm gold.
It is fire.
Fucking fantastic. I'm gonna move to there.
All right.
Give me a second, please. I'll do that.
Yeah.
Do I have the save? I do have the save. Nice.
My fantasy grounds just crashed.
and I'm kind of choking myself, so I'm not sure how
no.
long this is going to hang on there. But we're going to keep trying. So it looks like you
I'll
got
take the op shot on the way out.
Cobalt 3. And he was prepared because he was working on something else, so he doesn't op shot.
Yeah, woo! I also need to get rid of my pointers.
I think I got it.
Thank you. I appreciate that.
Anything else?
No, ma'am. I just forgot to switch my turn.
No problem. Naal, are you back on the table?
I am back. Yes, I am. I am still readying, but I'm gonna actually turn to face the door and shoot anybody that comes out the door now. So I'm readying an action to shoot who comes out the door.
So anything in that room comes out toward Thrazix and Bourne. Okay.
Yep, and I'm there.
Sounds good. So, Thrazix, are you still watching through the door?
Yes, ma'am.
So you're going to see the scout say something in kobold to these kobolds and then scurry off this direction.
Alright, well, I don't understand Cobalt, so.
So you don't
They're
know what he
dragging-
said, but you saw.
I'll relay. This fucking Cobalt said some shit and went that way. Like, pointing to the west.
Was the scout a human or a kobold?
The scout would look human.
All right.
No.
Don't let him get away.
No, what am I supposed to do?
This
I
is-
just breathe
this-
fire on him. I don't got any. I fucked one of them up, fucked the other one up. The one guy ran. Nothing I could do.
Get after him.
Did you say he went through the wall?
He went somewhere to the west.
All right, we'll have to search when we get there after little dragon-ish things. No offense.
Probably his kids. I mean,
I wouldn't breathe fire on kids, sir.
well, not your kids.
No, no one's kids. Kids are beautiful and awesome.
You don't have any, do you?
No, I do not. But I got nephews, nieces, and lived with a family.
They're
For both
beautiful and
are
awesome up until they're just not. You know, there are days.
Yeah. I don't even have kids and have cleaned up puke and siphoned poop out of goddamn fucking the shower or the bathroom. And I don't even have kids. They're not even my kids. Those are the worst things for me. Puke and poop. I don't have to deal with the drama. And I will pull all of them booze whenever they want it.
All right, so this one throws a dagger at you and misses. Bourne, you're up.
Bourne will move in and attack with his rapier.
Get up. That's it.
And he yells back at Thrazix, "Did you say they went through the west wall? Let me take a look at it."
Fantastic.
So I'm going to look at the wall and see if there's some kind of passageway that we're missing.
So you're going to use investigation at advantage because you've been told there's a door there.
All right. We'll do that.
I will switch to facing back to the north to cover ourselves.
So you just can notice there is a secret door in this wall.
I'm not going to pursue that at this point because we're privy to them searching for something in this room, and I will prefer to search. I try to go through the secret door and say, "Hey, guys, come in here and help me search this room. They're looking for something."
As you look around the room, you see there's crumbled ruins of fine stone furnishings in this room. There are frescoes on the walls that show dwarves entertaining visitors with song, food, and drink. But you don't find anything of value here.
Okay, well, I'm going to move into the room and I'm going to go to where I assume Bourne showed me the secret door is. I will open the secret door and look down the hallway, covering it with my.
So you're opening the door?
Yeah, absolutely.
And I'll move out of his way so he can do that as I'm searching.
So the kobolds and Scout did not go far. And as you open this, you can see this was probably a storage room. There's no frescoes in here. There's skeleton crates and iron chests.
All right, well, am I surprised?
Are you surprised they're there? You did hear Thrazix shouting that they were in that direction. I kind of doubt you're surprised entirely.
So are we going to keep the same initiative, or are we going to re-roll it?
Nope, we should keep it.
Okay.
Did you... Oh, I guess you opened the door. I was going to say, did you want to take your action?
I moved. I opened the door. I will step back into cover, I guess, on the side of the
All right.
and take cover. And get out of the way of the charging dragonborn.
Yeah, I'm not done yet, so don't improve my movement.
That's okay. I'm trying to get the secret door to stop moving around.
No worries.
Are we happy with the movement now?
Well, absolutely. I'm going in. That's my dash action. I can't do fucking anything. Oh wait, I might have a bonus action. Give me a second.
I imagine charging and screaming and hollering at the top of your lungs.
Oh, absolutely.
I hope he's not, because we're supposed to be stealthy. He's a paladin. Sure. The
No,
stealth.
it has nothing to do with being a paladin. It has everything to do with being a dragonborn. There's my bonus action. I can mumble and cast some shit on myself. And then I'll end my turn.
Naal, what you got?
Peek around the corner and shoot that scout in the face with my light crossbow.
All right.
See?
That's a hit. Well done.
Okay, well, I'll take it. A hit's a hit.
It hit, but almost minimum damage.
I know, right?
Wow. It's going to be a good night, guys.